Can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me, can't you?
I wonder why I can't see me.
So at the top, there's like a little bar, and I wonder if your camera is turned off. You go to the very top center, there's a couple sets of buttons.
Dang it.
That can
Forms in the Caribbean. That's going to be the one that kills me.
I can definitely hear you.
Why are you going to be in the Caribbean? Dude.
That's going to be the one that takes me out.
Oh, there you go. Why can't it see me?
Hello? Test. 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 One. Okay. So
Shoot. Why is this not working?
hello, hello. Yes. Test. 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 Test, test. Hello, hello, ABC. Come on. Sorry. We have to, because of the webcam.
Can't I do my own webcam? I got my computer.
Oh, sure,
Want us to or
absolutely, you
not?
can. Yeah,
Like, do we want individuals? I don't know. I got to go to the bathroom.
sure you can. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? Yeah, absolutely, you can do your own webcam.
Yeah, I'm back.
Here, I'll give you a seat.
Thanks.
Okay. So is your, okay, you're definitely unmuted. In the microphone option on the settings, does it say the correct thing? Like, have you selected the correct microphone and the right webcam? Do you even have a webcam on your computer? Sit here, you'll be sharing this one. Did you bring coffee? Oh, you brought a water? Yeah. That's funny.
I can go put it in the coffee cup.
That's okay. Just, whatever. Whatever, Sean. I'm totally kidding. Let me go get one. Okay, Dave, hi. We can see you. Say hello.
Hello.
Great. It's Abby. I'm Chad.
Nice to meet you.
Sean.
I've
Wait.
never done this before.
Yeah, we're just getting everything set up, so give us a couple of seconds here. How's your day going?
It's going good. I came in late today, so I'm playing catch up.
Lucky. Okay, there we go. It's connecting to the Join Me. Hey, will you do me a quick favor and read me the phone info?
1-2-1-3-226-1066.
Welcome to Join Me.
What's the code?
Please enter your conference ID
892
and press the pound.
848-884.
You will now be placed into the conference.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Oh, I can hear you now. No. Well, this one's cool. It's video. Oh. Can you see? Guess I should clear my stuff out of the way.
Hi.
Whoa. Oh, you gotta turn on your audio because we're gonna get feedback.
We have.
Or I can turn on my audio.
There.
We might have to share one.
Oh, mute microphone. That's what I needed to do, right? Do you want me to do it on mine?
Yeah, you just have to talk loud.
I don't know.
For some reason. All right. Can you hear us? Test. Hey, Abby, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Sandy, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. So, Katie, you might have to pop on over if you want to talk, so then that way they can see you. And I'll do my best to make sure that we go back and forth between the people that are talking. So, can everyone see Katie right now drinking her soda?
It's really just water.
Okay. And there's Abby as well. So we might just switch back and forth. So just wanted to say, first of all, thank you all for taking a little bit of your time today as well to talk a little bit about, okay, there we go, that's me, remote engagement. Just kind of wanted to pull all the remote employees aside, separate from all the folks here in AZ, and get your feedback on kind of what we discussed yesterday, give you guys an open forum for to provide your opinions. So we didn't really have any sort of agenda or a schedule, just kind of want to have a little bit of a discussion or a brainstorm. Just kind of get started. So what did we think yesterday from a remote perspective of what we went over?
Well, I couldn't hear a lot of that.
You couldn't?
I picked up bits and pieces. No, I couldn't. It seemed like the people closer to one side of the room I could hear. People on the other side of the room I couldn't hear as well. So there's a lot of stuff that I believe I missed.
Okay. So should we go through?
Do you guys want to go through all of that again real quick?
Well, no, just give me a quick roll rundown.
Yeah. So kind of the
You know, I was
yeah. Go. Okay, I'll go ahead. Kind of the overall themes that we had. Just want to make sure I cover everything. Oh, sweet. You know, really after meeting with all the groups individually, we came together as leads and kind of came up with an overall theme of 4 areas that we thought that encompassed everything, all the separate groups, including a level of communication across the board. So we came up with a social media wall that will essentially allow you to use hashtags and handles. So mention things like we are ready logistics, ready cares. We can come up with various different ones that we want, and it will allow you to share social media activities through Instagram, Facebook, Vine, Twitter, you name it, with the folks here in Arizona and vice versa. So the idea is that we just create a employee-curated timeline of activities, and then that can be shared anywhere because it's internet-based. So we can share it here. You can look at it remotely on your computer as well. And we also want to put it on Fuel to give visibility to Cox Automotive as a whole as to what we're doing. So the cool thing about it is it's automated, so no one really has to monitor it, and we can set parameters for naughty words and sentiment. So if someone says, you know, Ready sucks, we can actually prevent it from actually being seen. Even though that information is valuable from an employee engagement standpoint, we probably don't want that on our social media wall. So it's a really cool thing for everyone here to be involved. You just have to mention, again, a certain handle or a hashtag on one of your social media accounts, and it adds it to our cool little social media wall. We also wanted to go back to having regular monthly meetings and covering topics that are more employee-focused, so less about how we're doing as a business, but more celebration of new employees, recognizing anniversaries, getting to know our remote staff by doing something like the Ready Road Tour, where you guys provide us like a video tour of each one of your auctions. So just more interactive engagement to understand how the business is performing. Yeah, can you hear him from all the way in here? Yeah, it's Drex.
She's somebody who sneezes very loud.
So yeah, and so we sent out a form to 50 employees, both remote and here in the office in Arizona, to gather feedback responses on things that we wanted to see. And we were kind of right on the mark as far as it really being more about employee engagement and less about preaching how the business is doing, how much money we're making, and where we're going. But our third thing was team building, so corporate challenges, more impact on the community through community service, doing things like this, virtual coffee breaks where we test and make sure that we can get them working 100%. Games, I think those are athletics, right? Games. But maybe we could do like a Halo tournament or something, just kidding. And then a 30, 60, 90 mentor partner program to help new employees, whether here in the office or remotely, feel engaged to the culture of Ready Logistics and really provide them someone that can help them on their first 90 days to success. So that one really resonated across the board, it sort of felt like, with everyone that we had in the room and some feedback on the phone. So the good news is that we've actually brought a trainer into the organization, which we'll be having some discussions with her as well about the 30, 60, 90 program. And then the fourth thing was an employee newsletter. So very similar to the monthly meetings, it's more curated by employees, so there's more of a vested interest to read it, but also doing a newscast production once a week, it sounds like, to once a week or once a month, just depending, we have to talk about that. But having a newscast where, in case you don't read the newsletter, because we all know we get a ton of emails, let's face it. So having a way to digest information that's in the newsletter in a more interactive way. So on top of celebrating things like anniversaries, birthdays, community service, updates on business objectives, getting all that information in a 10-minute video as well that includes some sort of remote engagement. So again, maybe a tour of a different auction, or featuring a remote employee during an employee spotlight. So those were our 4 high-level ideas, and yesterday we were just gathering feedback to see how everyone felt about those particular ideas. So I'm sorry that you guys couldn't hear, but I'm glad that we're having this forum for you guys to provide your feedback on what we put together. Do you feel like we're missing anything? Do you have any critiques of, from a remote perspective, is this engagement enough for you?
Yeah, sounds like plenty for us. As long as we get to, like, I think our big thing is that we're not there with you, not working with you on a day-to-day basis. We're working with you off-site, and we don't know what's all going on in your situation when we don't know what's going on in our situation.
Oh, there's Deja.
Oh,
Sorry.
yay. Let me come around. I can't see her on my hand.
Yeah, there she is.
Hi, Asia.
Hi.
Yeah, there you are. Kara, you can take a seat.
Okay, so I think too, from what we had all put out, I really was going to sit at my own camera.
Yeah.
What we had put out was kind of what all the teams' ideas were. We just felt like out of everything that was put out on the table between all the teams, this was the most valuable, we felt, and that we would be able to work now as one large group to implement some of these ideas. So we're still somewhat in the brainstorming area where now we've hit the target areas. Now we want to know, is there anything additional that needs to be added within these categories? Are there certain ways that you feel we should go about presenting this to everybody? And are we missing anything, like any big items that you guys had brought up?
No, it's like you said, it's all communication.
That
Yeah.
seems to be the biggest part of it all is communication.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about putting your faces on the big screen during our big meetings and stuff?
But
We'll have like the talking head in the background.
So you're okay with, because it's more of a virtual connection, right? Like, I think we just need to be able to see each other face to face.
yeah, that's why we can put names with faces. You know we talk to all you all out there, but we don't know what any of you look like, and you don't know what any of us look like.
Exactly.
And we say, that's okay, you don't have to know what we look like.
What about anyone on the Hangout? Any feedback?
I think that's a really good idea. This is Deja. I definitely think that it's really important for the remote employees that we know what you guys look like in Arizona, and that you guys know what we look like here, and just, to have that face-to-face connection, even though it's virtual. That's how a lot of businesses are working anyway. So we should definitely do that.
Cool. Abby, do you have any feedback?
Yeah, like this I think is super cool because I'm talking to a lot of you a lot of days and I have no clue who I'm speaking with. Other than the people I'm Facebook friends with, like Vinny, I can't say like I talk to him but I don't know who he is. Ashley's the same way. I talk to her but I don't know who she is, other than like pictures on Facebook. So this makes it feel more personal. Like I know you guys a little more as my coworkers, not just someone I speak to.
Cool.
For sure.
Well, this is Vinny. Awesome. Are there any things that you thought, or activities that you can think of that we've missed that you guys are doing right now in the auctions that you feel like are working that could maybe be expanded?
No, I sent the newsletter, like I said, to Sean, and I guess that was passed around. But we do that once every 2 months, once a quarter, so you get a lowdown of everything that's going on at the auction. There's a letter out there from John. I mean, just different things that you can put there.
Okay.
Sometimes it's just nice to know little other stuff, not just, because in our newsletter you get like a recipe, you get all the information for what's coming up, what our company, not just what am I thinking, the Magellan report. I mean, they get all that out there too, so you're getting everything.
Something we had talked about, I don't know if you were in there, was themed meetings, and I know the auctions do a lot of themes for their sales, so it might be kind of fun if you know of a big theme that's coming up for one of your big events to pass it on to Reddy, and maybe we can jump on board and do a themed meeting like that as well.
We actually used to do themed meetings.
Did you?
Yeah. I think we should go back to that. I think so too.
I don't know about all the locations, but I was telling them I used to work at Manheim, Nevada, And then I worked at Manheim Phoenix, so they were two very different sales. Manheim, Nevada kind of went all out and crazy for their theme sales. So it might be kind of fun to see what's going on at some of those auctions are crazy.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Anything else, guys? What about these virtual copies? Like, I think the plan was to maybe have the virtual copies more with the exec team, but what do you guys think about doing them just random, just different employees that you work with? Maybe pull up some groups of people that you would like to meet.
Well, that would be interesting to know everybody that way, too.
Does everybody have time for it? Do you think it's kind of crazy?
Oh, Becky walked away. Sorry. She was like, Deja, we saw you bring Becky in the room. She walked away.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey.
Who's Becky?
That's you.
Hello.
So we were talking about virtual coffee breaks. Do you guys?
Well, who are you people? I don't know your faces.
Oh, I'm Vinny.
I'm Katie. Sean.
Okay. I know your names. I don't know your faces. So.
I'm Chad.
Aha.
So you guys think this is a cool kind of thing to do, like virtual coffee breaks? Like Katie was saying, we're thinking more of with the executive team, but just with random employees.
Maybe throw some random employees in there.
Just like, no, take it off. Any feedback from our Google Hangouts group?
Nothing.
I don't know.
Are you guys talking to us directly?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
On. We got Deja, Abby, and Sandy, right? That's it.
Yeah.
We don't have anybody else here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I like the coffee shop. I can't hear y'all. It's the same thing with the phone calls. Like when I call in, I can't hear anything.
Uh-oh. Who's on from Milwaukee?
Liz.
Liz, hi.
And Sandy.
Yeah, hi.
So you can't hear us.
Hi, guys. I can hear everyone except I can hardly hear Deja.
Yeah, there's a
Let me turn it up.
part of that. Can you hear us better now, Deja?
Yeah, I can hear you better now.
Okay. So just so we can figure out the technology, something like this would be cool.
Yes. So I think that's probably something that we need to make sure. I was told by Jim that everybody at all Manheim locations has access to Skype or the different meetings or whatever, but I think we probably need to really make sure they have access to it.
Yep.
My computer doesn't have a camera or a microphone on it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get you that.
Okay.
I'm using my cell phone. I have Hangout downloaded on my cell phone. Our office computers don't have cameras on them, so I just downloaded it on my cell phone. It works fine.
Okay. Cool. Any other feedback, guys? No? Team here, Sean, you anything? You're good? Okay.
I think you need to stand up. I know, show that shirt.
Well, I think that's it, guys. Cool. Well, thank you for your time. We'll continue to figure out our technology. We're a technology company, so we got to figure it out. Appreciate you guys taking 30 minutes today to 21 minutes today to hang out with us, give us a little bit more feedback from the remote employees. It sounds like communication is the overall theme across the board, so how we communicate is going to be a very important thing going forward. Right on.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Right.
We didn't stop here. Do a break and then